Hashtag swag. Woo!
Yeah.
What up?
No. Okay.
All right, yeah, on that note, welcome to the second Team Spyder podcast. I am Brian Crotty, I'm the safety captain.
I'm Eric Brown, I'm on the safety team.
I'm Tariq. I'm the new programming leader.
I'm Christine, I'm the freshman.
I love Christine. And I'm Dani, and we just started on marketing and media, so we're going to do a lot for the team this year. It's really exciting.
I'm Scott. I'm not on the team anymore, but when I was on the team, I did programming and safety with those two over there. It was a great time. I had to quit because of hockey, but I'm glad to be back and helping out with whatever I can.
Yeah.
How's your hockey season going, Scott?
We are 6-1, I think. We are doing really well. We're about to play the #1 seed in the league in CIF, so
Who's
it's
that?
going to be really exciting. It's Westview. It's going to be a really good matchup, and hopefully we can beat them and show them, because they're the only loss that we have so far.
They
I'll
already beat you.
definitely be there to
Yeah.
support you guys.
Yeah, they were our one loss.
You think you're going to get them?
I think we are. We're supposed to have Eric right there, so it's going to be a lot better. Because last time we played them, we just we had this kid named Rory who plays AAA, which is like as close to pro-am as you can get. And he only played ice, and then he started roller thinking that would be easy, and he skates really bad, but he can stick handle like nobody's business. So he can move the puck around just fine. It's just the problem of skating.
Is he like stationary?
He falls around a lot. He fumbles.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it that much different?
Yes, it
Fumble
is.
in hockey.
It's very different. Like, it's much harder to go from ice to roller than it is to go from roller to ice.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Because ice, it's easier to stop. You go faster, a lot easier, and it's just I guess it's more of a natural thing because you're not having to roll on wheels, and there's not that little skidding motion. When you
guess
cut
so.
into ice, you stop.
Yeah.
You stop.
You don't skid.
But when you have wheels on, you skid.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it's a weird feeling for ice players.
So you guys do roller, right?
Yeah, we play roller hockey.
Because it's not as cold as it is here.
Yeah.
We're flipping
Yeah, in
as
California.
everywhere
I don't know
else.
if there are ice rinks here.
We used to have
Yeah,
a
one.
There's
Yeah,
this
but-
ice
data.
rink.
we
There's
used to
the
have an
ice
ice team. We used to
The
have an
ice
ice
was
team.
fun.
We used to have an ice team on the
Back
school.
in the 80s, 90s, we had an ice team, and then early 2000s, it got too hard to get over to the actual rink
The
for
isoplex.
games and practices, and it got too expensive. So
That's sad.
we stopped having an ice team, and we started playing roller.
Hey, I have a question. Did any of you guys get to go to that skating by the sea thing that's down in Coronado?
Yes.
Did you go, Eric?
I didn't go this year, but I've gone like the past couple years.
And how
really?
was that?
How was it?
It's awesome. So basically, they put at the Del Coronado, the hotel, they put an ice rink, basically like 100 yards from the beach, or less than that. And it's like so you're like skating, you're ice skating outside, and like the ocean is like right next to you, and it's like super sunny. You have palm trees. It's a really cool experience.
It's
I did that.
You did that?
Yeah, I did
You've
that.
been?
awesome.
You've been?
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah, I
fun?
was there last winter. Like no, it was maybe last January or February.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My grandparents were in town, and my grandparents are really, really flippin' rich.
Mhm.
They
Ooh.
really rich.
Cool.
They did the whole Hotel Del brunch reservation thing. So we had brunch
Yeah.
at the Hotel Del, which is
Mhm.
I think I was talking about to this
Yeah, you
about
did.
you before. I said I was really overdressed because I wore like a tie and things
That's
because
cute.
I like dressing up. But and then afterwards we went and did like the ice skating thing, and then we went home. It was like I don't know. I thought it was really cool. I didn't know it was that like big of a thing though.
But what's really
Yeah,
weird
it's a huge
is the setup ice rink that they had in the Poway Park, the rubber one.
Oh
Yeah.
The weird skates.
Oh, that was
you skate on
strange.
rubber or plastic or something.
Yeah,
It was
that's
completely
weird.
different. It wasn't like ice skating at all.
Yeah, you
It
go
was
really slow and
so
it's really
raw.
difficult.
Yeah.
And it's really strange to skate on that. You're thinking it's gonna be like ice, and then you
Might as well
you
just
make
done
one
it.
push with your leg, and you go maybe a foot, and then you stop.
And
Yeah.
it's just
Yeah.
really, and I fell like a bunch
Yeah,
because I'm not coordinated at all.
it's different,
Which is
and
why.
it's just it's wrong. It's wrong. It feels wrong to me.
That's
Because-
So yeah.
the one thing about the Del is since it's outside, if you fall into a massive puddle.
Yeah.
So, like, because basically there's like an inch of water over the entire thing,
Oh wow.
just because it's like it's like
That's bad for
Because
the
it's
skates.
outside.
it's
It's-
outside. in
It's by the
sun.
beach.
Yeah.
We live
Yeah.
in San Diego.
So
It's like 75 every day here.
Yeah.
That's winter for us.
I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
which-
Hey, that's a
For
good
my
thing.
life.
Low's usually 45, like mid 40s, high 40s
That's all
For the
I know.
year.
It's-
Yeah.
for the year.
It's January 11th, and it's like I
80.
can't
I
wear a
can
jacket outside because I'll be too hot.
Yeah, I was
And
sweating on my
she's
way
in
home
shorts.
yesterday.
Yeah, I'm in like shorts right now. We got people wearing shorts, tank tops. I mean,
think
it's
she's
great.
just
It was
sweating
like
'cause she's
70.
nervous.
Which by the way,
Very
rest of the
nervous.
country, we're really sorry. We feel for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Guys,
Our
Negative
deepest
30.
The polar chill, right?
Yeah, it's horrible.
Man.
well, I guess that there's going to be some glaciers back in the near future.
Hopefully,
We're going to
yeah,
hopefully
hopefully
have
this-
some glaciers which will move north from the east coast up into Antarctica.
Wait, move north from the east coast to Antarctica?
Yeah,
because
flip over the other side of the world and go around.
you go all the way around. It's going down. It's like they try. It's like guys on Africa, like the south coast of Africa, just. It's like a big ice floe just flowing
You're
down
like,
through the
"Hey."
Atlantic Ocean.
It's more exciting that way.
That would be
It's more like Columbus. Instead of sailing ships around the world horizontally, you do it vertically on an iceberg.
With glaciers.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Speaking of which, you guys hear
I
like.
mean, why
Did
wouldn't
you guys? Well, that was the United States' original plan. Instead of making, instead of floating aircraft carriers during World War II, instead of doing the whole island hopping thing, one of their original plans was to cut a bunch of ice off of like the North Pole there and just float it down and put a bunch of planes on it. And that's how they were gonna get close to Japan.
So they decided to
Wow.
make
That would be
aircraft
cool.
carriers
is
instead.
that true?
Yeah, it's true.
I
Look
don't
it up.
know about
Yeah.
that. We're gonna have to verify
Nah,
that.
yeah, I'll verify it. We'll link it in the description. United States ice flow aircraft carriers.
I'd enjoy that. That'd be a good read, Brian.
It's resourceful. Would have started global
Yeah.
warming earlier.
Yeah.
That way, by this time, we hopefully would
Would
have
it
had a.
Actually, it would have prevented it
Yeah.
because there would have been aircraft carriers consuming gas and creating emissions.
Oh.
But then
Guys,
again,
guys.
we are going to be
Conversation
melting the ice. But we're going to be melting the icebergs and cutting them off from the
No,
actual...
not melting, just cut it.
Yeah.
Just cut it.
No, but people
big
standing
saw.
on them all day
Just
long
planes. Just
and planes on them.
Guys, what do you
The
think
guy
of
with a
global
big
warming?
saw out there.
We're
just
not
sticking
talking
it in
about
the
that.
Yes,
ice.
we're gonna
We
talk
are
about
talking
global
about
warming.
ice flow aircraft
Okay.
carriers.
What do you guys
Not
think about
global
global
warming.
warming? Come
How
on,
about
let's
Santa
go.
Claus in the North Pole?
I just
You
like
know, that's way more important.
You know what Brian told me? Brian told me there's no penguins in the North Pole.
Yeah, I was.
So what do you think
There's
about that?
penguins
Do you
in South America.
Yes, there
Yeah,
are.
there is.
Yeah, they're
Actually,
Galapagos penguins.
Yeah.
They're actually really cool, and they like hang out on the beach and everything, and it's really hot down there.
You guys
but they're
like
penguins?
Are you guys like
Yeah.
buds? Do you hang
Like
out?
Yeah, I hang out with them.
You hang out with the Galapagos
Chill.
penguins?
I have. I've seen them. They were in Peru when I was there.
That's
Talk
pretty
to
cool.
me.
What are those baby penguins called? Like the puffins?
Oh,
Those
the
are
rock
not baby
hoppers?
penguins,
The
those are
rock
just
hoppers with the
They
really
look like
crazy
they
hair.
look like baby
Oh
penguins.
my gosh, from Happy Feet. Those types of
No,
Let's not
penguins?
talk-
those
no.
are emperor penguins.
We're
Those are-
talking.
No, 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 just
we
like-
are.
just like
we
baby
are talking
penguins.
about March of the Penguins because that's a real
That
film.
was a
Oh,
I
yeah.
watched that when I was
Good
little,
Penguins.
movie.
and I was
Good
so
movie.
confused
That was
watching
great.
it. I was like, why is this so boring?
What?
Boring.
What?
I was like
It's
3.
so
okay?
sad.
I was
Nature,
watching
right?
it, and I was
I'd like to
3.
say something.
What do
It's
you
so
wanna say?
serious though.
Actually,
that's
two
why.
things. First of all, penguins are like one of the most interesting species of animals on the planet. They're the only bird that can swim but not fly.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're like rockets
Oh,
underwater.
I was 3.
Yeah,
I
they're
do think
rockets
they're
underwater.
interesting.
They can
just
swim
when
like
I
35,
watched
40
it.
miles an hour
They
underwater.
slide on their bellies.
40?
Everywhere.
Yeah.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
They're so cool.
They're so fast.
And then, second of all, they make fools out of seals.
yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
They do.
They do.
Seals are fools.
They destroy.
What do they do?
I like seals.
Example.
Hmm?
Example.
Haven't you seen
Uh,
Madagascar, the penguins? Just think of that.
Wait,
Oh,
what
yeah.
what about Surf's Up?
Karate chop.
That's not
seal.
no,
That was
no,
the best
no. We're,
movie
we're talking
in
about
the
we're talking
world.
about
Chicken
a
Joe.
movie about a
Team Chicken
zoo.
Joe, right here.
We're talking
Oh, yeah.
about a movie about a zoo, not penguins who surf.
'Kay.
This is more realistic than
Obviously,
penguins who surf.
Penguins surf. Like, what else do you think
With
they
a
do?
flipper
They
to
don't just
smack
like
them.
stand there.
They body
just
surf
KOs.
also.
They obviously surf.
They swim and they
They
tease
swim.
sea lions and seals and
Sea
walruses.
lions are
Walruses are
They
just
do.
fools.
Yeah. No, that's the
Walruses
thing
are
about
stupid.
penguins. I heard that too. Is penguins actually get like they think it's fun to play like chicken
Yeah.
around the seals.
Yeah,
like they
I've
get
heard
as
that.
close as they can.
And then
And
the
they, like-
seal goes to try and bite him, and they're
and they
like,
just-
haha, no, because I can
Yeah.
swim a lot faster than you can. And then they jump up on the ice floe and slide out.
And then the
Yeah.
killer whales come.
I
Yeah.
still think
Speaking of which,
it's-
And then the killer whale eats the
Killer
seal.
whales.
And then the killer whale eats the seal.
Killer whales would much
You know what
prefer
are
seals.
ugly?
What?
Elephant seals.
What?
Whoa, those
No.
things are awesome.
They're
They're
more
ugly.
What's an
Really
elephant
cool.
seal?
They're ugly
They have that
things.
square thing.
Yeah.
Could you do that again? Could you show me what they're like?
That was the one time.
Could you show me what that thing is like? Is it like
Yeah.
so that's why it's called it's called a it's a floppy thing.
It's a floppy thing.
Yeah, it's that square thing that
It's
goes.
like it's their nose.
Like an
They're like
elephant.
chocolate.
Yeah, that's why they're called elephant seals
Well,
because they have a
they're,
small elephant trunk.
Yeah.
We'll throw a
They look
picture
a
up
little
on the
ugly,
screen of an elephant seal.
Thank
It's
you.
really
Like
floppy.
there.
We have
Yeah,
to,
no, seriously. If you think of like a walrus, except instead of tusks, give it like half of it or like a quarter of an elephant's trunk.
Yeah.
But it's fat.
Kinda like an
it's
angry-
real
kinda like
fat.
an angry
And
fan.
they're
Like
like
Squidward's
fluffy.
nose.
They're like
Yeah.
little fluffy.
Yeah.
except way wrinklier,
Except
way
way
wrinklier, and it's got like huge nostrils.
You're gonna grab it.
It's really fat.
Huge
Whoa,
nostrils.
you guys said you saw Happy Feet, right?
Huh?
Happy Feet?
Yeah.
There's an
They're
elephant
in
seal in the
Happy
movie.
Feet. When they're like, they go down
Oh,
that
yeah.
huge hill and they're sliding, they're like, and then there's that like
Oh.
mammal
Could you-
with that really big deep
Could that be
voice,
a,
like,
could that be a
Why?
two-turn thing where you go? Could you tell me what they were like when they were going down the hill one more time, please?
I don't know. No, but then they like fly out and they like don't, because they're trying to see where all the garbage is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
But they have to get through the elephant
Yeah.
seals first.
And
You know what?
elephant seals are one of the most territorial animals on the planet.
They are.
And there were
Second to
penguins
hippos.
sliding between them. Do you
Yeah,
think
it
they were
is.
very happy?
Wait, is that the one that was living in like the Wampa style orca? Not the Wampa, the
gonna say
what's the
Wampa.
thing? What's the thing from Star Wars that he hit?
Oh, I know what you're talking
He
about.
hidden?
Yeah, no, that he
the
hit,
one
and then he
that
went into
Han
people.
put
Jabba
Luke in
the Hutt.
after.
Not
No,
Jabba.
no, I know what you're
Chewbacca.
talking about.
It's a something. It's like two words that are the
It's
same.
the
It's like
thing
a
that Han
knock knock or
Solo.
something like
Yeah, I
that.
think it's
I think it's
like
Obi-Wan
Kenobi.
Those little
Han,
guys.
Oh,
Han
yeah.
Solo was
Yeah.
riding it to.
Han
Yeah.
Solo wrote it to the Abominable Snowman's
Yeah.
place on
Not
the map.
Abominable
Abominable
Snow- It's a
Snowman.
Wampa.
It's a
That's
Wampa.
from Monsters
It's an-
Inc.
Wampa.
That's what the Abominable Snowman is.
Is it a
He's
Wampa?
a Wampa.
I don't think it's a
He's
Wampa.
so
There's
cool.
a very distinct difference.
Yeah.
Okay?
Wampa?
The Abominable Snowman is a
Wampas.
Wampa.
Okay, you know what?
Not even
Listen to me,
related to
listen to me.
Bigfoot.
Wampas.
Pick it off again. Do you? do
Okay,
you
so Wampas live on Hoth, which is nowhere near us. And it was a long time ago. Who knows? They might be extinct now.
in a galaxy far, far away.
Exactly. And the Abominable Snowman like lives on Everest and like all those mountains over there in Asia.
Speaking of which, after the Star Wars discussion, I have a sweet story about the Abominable Snowman. Couple of
Looking
them.
forward
Yeah.
to that.
Yeah, but I think that once they tried to get the bases on Hoth, I think the Wampa got a little bit tired of it. So they actually came here, and there's multiple here.
They built spaceships.
What they did? No, they just like they put on like helmets and just jumped off the planet. And
In
what
the
they did,
correct direction to
Yes.
find Earth.
and they
Perfect
just
angle.
jumped off in some direction.
And they land in the
And a
water.
couple of them landed here. One of them is in North America. He's adapted to warmer climates.
Oh.
He's adapted
Ah.
to blend into his surroundings, which
Ah.
are wilderness
And
patterns.
that's sassy.
And
Yeah.
that's Sasquatch. And then there's one that landed in the Himalaya.
My mom calls me Sasquatch.
That's what I heard in the Sasquatch.
That's
I'm talking about something right now.
That's a
and you're
personal
interrupting.
problem.
So,
As a person, I never
And
got
then-
shaved nose.
and then one or two of them landed in the
Himalayas.
Himalayan mountains, and they were perfectly suited to the environment.
Alright.
And they're called the Abominable
You
Snowman.
ready for this? I'm going to disprove both those theories in one go. Or in two stories, actually.
Okay.
Story number one. Actually, this does not disprove your story at all. Never mind. Story number one is just a hilarious story about Sasquatch. So, did you hear about the guy? Some guy said that he caught Sasquatch.
Oh yeah,
Did
I
anybody
think I
hear
heard
about
about
this?
yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
He shot him.
He,
Didn't he?
he said he shot Sasquatch and he has the body and he has photos of it.
I saw pictures
But
of that.
nope, hasn't actually released any pictures. So-
No, I swear that I saw pictures of it.
Are they fake though?
No, they might be
Probably.
fake. Yeah,
It looks
no,
like he
it's-
has tennis balls painted red and white.
how
It's,
do you make
for
a
his eyes.
fake picture of Sasquatch?
I don't know.
You take a guy, and you
You put the hair clipping
you
on.
tar him
Oh.
and dip him in a barber shop floor, and you
Oh,
cover him in
oh,
hair.
Oh my god.
Think about that. Think about that.
Yeah, I know.
Let's-
Different colors,
let's
different
just-
legs.
Let's just take that in for a moment.
Oh.
Man tarred and haired in a barber shop,
Ugh.
like the trash cans of hair that they have that they throw out every day.
Oh.
Can we
You
stop
put that
there?
on
Can we
the
please
tarred
stop
man,
there?
and then
How did
you
get
shoot
the
him.
claws?
Brian, tell us your other story now.
Anyway, we'll go
Yeah.
back to the
Let's do
story.
the claws.
That's fucking nasty.
You pull out his teeth and glue him to his
No,
Just
fingernails.
stop. Just stop.
Scott, you're done. You're done. You've been done for so long.
Where do you think the root canal came from? They
Oh.
wanted to make claws.
I don't believe anything you
my.
say.
Anyway.
Okay. Exit.
Anyway,
Stage left.
some guy said he's got Sasquatch. He has the body, and he's done all genetic tests that he can on the body, but he hasn't actually released any like results
That's
from
because
it.
they make him
But-
look like a fool.
Yeah, no, my bet is he didn't actually do any tests, and he didn't actually shoot Sasquatch. But
He probably just shot his
The-
friend and wanted an excuse to get out of it.
that's the thing. He said that he
Probably
nailed a
shot
bunch
his
of pork chops to a tree, and Sasquatch came out and just started eating them, and then he shot them.
I'm pretty
And he
sure
has the body.
Sasquatch would go for the nails before he went for the.
No,
Wait,
I'm
Why
actually,
wouldn't Sasquatch go for beef jerky?
I don't know.
Because it's too dry. He doesn't have any
Messing with
water or
Sasquatch.
anything.
I'm
He'd
actually
get parched
Messing
and
with
dehydrated.
Sasquatch. Jack likes beef
I
jerky.
just said messing with Sasquatch.
I
I'm
said it
actually-
louder.
I'm
What's
actually
your
really.
favorite messing with Sasquatch commercial?
You know what
What is
this
it?
conversation
What's your
reminded me
favorite?
of?
Probably the one
What's
where
your
they like
favorite?
they're
Yeah.
driving in the car and then like he throws the car off the canyon and like into the ravine to the side of the road and they're like rolling down the hill and Sasquatch is like
That's funny.
I tossed your
That's
car
really
over the
funny.
side of a cliff. You're gonna die at the bottom.
Speaking of commercials, have you guys seen the new Old Spice commercial?
Nope.
With
How
all
did
the
we get from
moms.
Sasquatch?
I was gonna say we're
Oh.
kind of drifting from
Anyway.
our story.
Because a man without Old Spice is just as bad as Sasquatch.
White.
Oh, that was a good correlation there.
Yeah.
He brought
I
it back
meant
to
that.
Sasquatch,
Yeah.
Do
right?
they smell?
Okay, back to Sasquatch.
Anyway,
Why do we need to talk about Sasquatch?
anyway,
Because Sasquatch
Why do
is
we need to
cool.
talk about
Because that's the
Danny,
topic we're on.
Danny.
I just.
Anyway,
I just.
like I said, I'm really scared this guy's just shot a homeless dude. Is now like parading around the
No.
body. he's, I'm really worried.
He's actually a psychopathic killer that kills people and pretends it's Sasquatch.
Yeah, and pretends it's Sasquatch. I'm really
And a series of
kind of
other
freaked out
animals.
actually.
Huh.
But yeah, and then also the Himalayan one. Some guy actually like took a bunch of bodies and then put a bunch of tests on them, and they the DNA matches to an ancient species of bear, which is really
Wow.
cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
It
a
was
bear.
called The Bar.
Well, this was a long, long time ago.
Well,
When they
yeah,
jumped-
yeah. There's that's true. The Wampas didn't jump here a while ago. Star Wars is a good show.
Oh, very good
It's a
show.
good show.
Why are we still talking about Star Wars?
Have you ever
Because
seen Star Wars, Danny?
Yeah, I have.
Are you
I
sure?
have 6 episodes when I was little.
As far as we can concerned, there.
Have you read the books?
There's only 3.
Have you read the books?
There's
No, I've never
a-
read the books. Who
The,
reads
the
books?
prequels
I read the
never.
books.
I've read
Did you
both
guys?
things.
Have you guys ever read the Star Wars books?
I've read a couple of
Yeah,
them.
I read a couple of them.
They're actually pretty decent.
Are they
own the
based
really
on the
old
movies,
ones.
or like why would they make a book
I
based
own
on
the
a
really
movie?
old ones.
Yeah, the really old ones.
Everyone's
That's
just
what I'm
gonna
talking
watch
about.
Red Harvest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like there are so many good stories in those that they could have made the movies out of,
Yeah.
but they chose not to, and it's just absolutely ridiculous. Because then they had to
Well,
go
they're
back and
making
make
new
1, 2, and
movies.
3.
Yeah,
after
I heard
4,
that.
5,
Are they
and
doing the
6.
new Star Wars remake?
Yeah, they're making 7.
Yeah.
Because
no,
since
it's
Disney
a,
bought
it's a completely
Lucasfilm.
it's a completely different
Right,
storyline.
right, right. It's not going to be based on. It's not going to have any books
Yeah,
from
it has
any
nothing to do
characters
with
from
it.
any books or any other movies.
It's a completely new.
What? 5 minutes?
Oh,
Thank you, Tanner.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's only been 5 minutes?
No.
No,
yes,
it's 5
Danny,
minutes
It's
left.
only been 5 minutes.
It
Okay.
seems like it's only been
Now
5
we get to
minutes.
pick a topic.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Let's
Ready?
talk
Go.
about hair and makeup and
Okay.
nails. Oh my
You
god.
You know, I went
Sasquatch
to
Got
has
it.
long hair.
We're
You
just
know,
gonna take
the
like half of the podcast time to talk about hair and makeup since that's what we know
The
about.
root canal.
Let's go.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Think of how much hair the Sasquatch has.
I actually went to Sephora the other day.
You did?
Dude, that
the
makeup
mall.
store?
Oh, were you looking
Yeah.
for some foundation?
No, I was with my
I
dad.
was.
Your dad.
Yeah. Don't want to talk about it.
What were you?
This is the internet, Scott.
He's not a drag
You
queen,
can
I
tell
promise.
us.
You're a burlesque
You can tell
dancer?
us.
No,
Ooh, burlesque, I love it.
but he wanted like, I don't know, he wanted some really like fine tweezers for work. And
Our work.
they, well,
He's a burlesque dancer, isn't he?
and so,
It's okay.
because a
I'm
lot
not
of tool
judging.
stores don't have really fine tweezers, they just have the ones that are meant for like smaller screws, but
Yeah,
they
like
don't
the
have as
fast
small as
screw.
he needs.
Was your dad a dentist?
He's a software designer and he also works with
My dad's a
hardware.
dentist.
Do you know
He
what?
doesn't shop
We're
at
talking about
Sephora.
screws.
He's a
and-
dentist for microchips.
Oh, that's cool.
That kind of counts.
That's kind of cool.
And so,
I like it.
So we were in there, and I realized that one, it smelled really bad in there.
Yeah.
Second of all the people working there are absolutely caked to the brim with makeup.
Well, actually,
That's not
okay,
surprising.
some of them are pretty. And then
No.
other of them
No.
Some of them are just like good at makeup, but not on themselves.
Hi, welcome to Sephora.
Have you been to Lush?
I
Oh my
like
gosh,
people
it
there.
smells like it's overwhelming how many scents there are, and then
I
all the
know.
I love that. Or like
You
all
know?
perfume
But
department
you
at
know?
Macy's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
and all the employees are
But-
so preppy and in your face. I couldn't stand.
That's the
it.
same way
And,
that I
like,
feel
Well, I
about
mean, I
Banana
think it's-
Republic.
it's-
Everybody's
Oh God, you didn't
looming
just
over
say that.
you the entire time.
Yeah, but their
I
clothes
love
are
it
like
when they make
so
you
fun.
try a bunch of
I
things,
feel
and
like
then they make you
Scott's
they
eyes
stand
just
there
look
until
like
you
they
buy
just turned
something.
feminine.
I just
Oh man.
I just
Oh,
can't
notice
stand
how, like,
I
low
can't
his
stand how they
blushes
make
are.
you check out like a dressing room. They make you check one out.
Like, do you have to buy
Scott?
a dressing room or? 'Cause
What?
That's a good idea.
What?
I would do that.
What's the problem here?
I
What's the
bet,
problem?
I bet I take better care of my hair than anyone could though.
I bet you do.
Actually,
Look at that.
pause. Don't
What are
actually.
we
Yeah, look at
talking
this
about?
and then turn back to that.
Okay, what?
Because that's luscious.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you know all the
One,
things
exhibit 1, exhibit 2.
Do you know all the things I do for my
Exhibit
hair?
3.
That's the winner.
Really?
That's
See,
the
look
winner.
at this. I
Right
even
over there.
braided
Right
it.
over there.
You do
Sorry.
your hair.
It's way
Yeah.
What
look.
does he do to
3
his
different
hair?
types of oils, 2 different types of conditioners, 2 hair care products. I use Tresemme and I use
I used to use Tresemme
Dude, I use shampoo.
back when I
Me too. And I use L'Oreal. I use 2 different kinds of conditioner. So after every time I shower, I oil my hair 3 different kinds. I use almond. I use
Not almond?
I was gonna say, is that almond?
Is that
Almond
almond?
oil?
Almond.
Or is it almond?
That's funny.
I'm pretty
He
sure.
thinks he uses
I
love
don't really
on his
know.
hair. Cute.
I use one because I also blow dry it. I use one for damage,
Oh, okay,
and then I
that's
use
good.
another one for it's kind of like a butter cream type also.
I feel like you're sounding
What?
more and more feminine. as
So
you-
we
we got
got
like
Scott.
horrible
Yeah.
Banana Republic has
Not
good
including
men's
us.
clothes, and the fact is that they don't discriminate against fat people like Hollister. Otherwise,
Hey,
I'm
that's
shocked.
bad.
That's
That's
a
Hollister
totally
is good
different subject.
though. Hollister is a lot better.
No, it's not.
Hollister's good. Hollister's
Hollister,
good.
those
They're
people
really
are
nice.
so snooty.
They're so nice
They're
though.
so
No, you know
snooty.
Abercrombie,
Clean clothes that
the
fit.
person
Yeah.
that made
I
Abercrombie
used
was
the-
like,
See,
oh, my
the
clothes
thing
are
is-
so
the thing is-
cool.
Not to discriminate against anyone that works at Abercrombie or Hollister. Because
Yeah, because people at
might work at Hollister.
Yeah, because they're
You
huge
could
fans
be-
of the Team Spyder
I
podcast.
might.
The reason,
I could
the
I won't
reason
be
that I
mean.
like, the reason that I like
Subconscious.
Banana Republic and like A&F and Hollister and all those places is because they're nice clothes and they make me feel good about what I'm wearing.
Thank you. That's,
They make
that's
me
So
well
feel
you're all
said.
about the brand name.
That's
No.
well said.
So you're gonna
I'm-
own like.
I'm
Prada.
about finding stuff that I like and I feel good in.
If
I
you-
don't buy it if I don't feel good in it. I
If you
What if
feel
you
feel,
feel
if
really
you feel
good?
good in
I
it,
feel
then
good
you
in my
should like,
Like-
yeah,
I would
good.
I would buy a
Good.
$15 shirt at Steinmart over a $100 shirt from Hollister if I like it more and it feels good on me and I look good.
It's all about
Well,
being
yeah.
confident in
That
yourself.
makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense
Yeah.
And
logical.
believing
So you buy
in
Yeah,
Yes.
but
yourself.
usually I find stuff at
Achieving
Banana
your
Republic
goals.
and I've been spending a lot of time in Bloomingdale's lately.
Do you think Banana
Yeah.
Republic will cater to my weeaboo needs?
What? What?
Do you think Banana Republic can cater to my weeaboo needs? Do you think I
No.
can find a shirt like this at
No.
Banana Republic?
No.
What's
No.
weeaboo?
Don't even
Let's save that for a
No.
different day.
No.
We'll save that for a different day.
I don't like Banana Republic because of the little ding dong it makes and it's kinda.
Radio Shack does that. I love Radio Shack.
Radio Shack is good. You know what? Why? Because it's technology. You know what else is technology? First rocks, we rock. Peace out. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Fine.
really
One
mean
time.
and not end it right there, and we're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
keep
gonna
talking.
keep it going.
So you
Okay,
guys
we're just gonna keep
Yeah.
talking for a little
Did
bit.
you
Yeah.
talk? Did you stop it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
that's
you
great.
did.
Alright,
Good.
Okay.
Okay, well.
She's just gonna leave. All right.
Okay.
Danny's back, but we're gonna end it there. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up there. Good work, everybody. We love you.
Good job.
Thank you so much
We
for
love you
watching.
so
See you
much.
next time.
See you
Bye-bye.
next
See you
week.
guys. Bye.